Now, since I've noticed a small leak on my UV light system, I've decided to make a quick video of how I fixed it and challenge of replacing 8 bulbs after 2 years of using it when I'm supposed to do it every 6 months. I'm using a set of 8 55 watts UV lamps made by TMC, also known as Marine Center. Tropical Marine Center. Anyway, now since I've never dealt with the UV lighting system, I thought that the bulbs are actually within the water. So I thought that I have to drain the system down, from my UV light system, and then I can replace the bulb. But obviously that was not the case. As you will see shortly, there is a sleeve in there where you can just simply unblock the screws and just slide the bulb out. You can see these areas where the water was coming out. It was coming out from the other side, but it is easier to show in here. So then I decided to unscrew that part to see if there is any seal, which hopefully I will be able to fix. That element was not really tight on all 16 ends of the casing, and I think that became loose over the period of 2 years. So I guess regularly, or at least every bulb change, you should tie this up. You can see there is an O-ring here, and this is the actual seal between the glass sleeve and the water. So if that blue pressure cap, if I call this, is not tight enough, that will cause the O-ring to leak. This is where the sleeve joins the casing, and this is where the leak would be. Now, I would have thought that to remove the sleeve at that point it should be relatively easy, but for some reason I could not move it at all. So I don't know whether that's glued somehow or they've used something. Surely it's removable because you can get spares for the sleeves, so not sure. I didn't really want to push it too much, so I just left it there and properly cleaned the O-ring and this pressure cap. Then I put it all back together. I tied the pressure cap as much as I could just by hand, and then put the new bulb. Now, for the purpose of this video, I didn't properly show how I installed the bulb. It looks quite simple. I just kind of push the plug and push the bulb all the way back in, but in reality, ideally you should wear the glove and actually hold the bulb and then press it on the socket so it actually fits in properly, and then push it in, and the same from the other side. My main point of this video was to show how I replaced the bulb and where I had a leak, and potentially how you can fix that leak. When I started, I had no idea, and really the only way to find out what's going on was to basically strip it out and experience it for myself. At the end, I have a question to all of you more experienced reefers about the UV light system. Now, the system generally was designed by someone else, and as I've been going through the website of that particular lighting system, I've noticed that 8 lamps like I have, at least according to the manufacturer, supposed to be okay for 4,000 liter system. Now my system is pretty much half of it. I think it's at 2,200 liters in total water volume. So I just wonder if I have almost twice as much UV light system, would that cause any problem, or it's just fine? You know, you can have as much as you want. I don't know. If you could give me some comments with some advice, I'll be much appreciated. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one. Now, if you think that video is worth anything, please do hit that subscribe button and the like button, like they do. They want to grow this channel, hence they smashing these buttons. Except they don't realize that these are not actually real buttons, it's just a laminated piece of paper put in their aquarium, not really linked with the YouTube. But anyway.